Okay, the sound is actually on this time, at least normally, unless there's some OBS shenanigans happening, I don't know. Okay, welcome to Daily Deltarune Boss challenge number 194. I'm still a bit tired, so I'll probably go to sleep soon after the stream. But in the meantime, let's see what we got. Damn, the Titan does not want to be fought. Oh, come on, no hit again? Well, guess I'm no hitting Jevil today. How is that even possible though? I did it 2 days ago. Guess it's just my RNG doing whatever's funny to do to me, I guess. Okay, I should warn though, for those who aren't used to it, getting the no hit. Oh, I actually started my empty save file. Doing no hit means I'm giving myself the best odds, so full team and top tier items if I can. Even if it's at medium tier, it shouldn't, yeah. I don't think I've actually ever no hit Jevil. I don't know how hard it's gonna be. Probably a bit, because like the bomb attacks are a bit annoying to deal with. Okay, I'm gonna give myself the best chances I can. But since this is a no-hit, I can focus on damage for Ralsei. I'll try and make the fight as short as I can, so it gives me the best chance. Well, good thing for your artifacts number block. Okay.
Chaos, chaos. Oh, 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 oh.
I'm not gonna take as many risks as I would in, like, trying to beat the boss as fast as possible. Because I'm not gonna try and graze a lot. You know, it's best to play it safe and just dodge. Well, I still take damage, so... It's because I'm talking. If I talk, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, it's no hit Jevil. Honestly, yeah, Jevil is probably one of the hardest to no hit, but he's still also probably one of the hardest bosses to fight. I'm not even sure Pink is actually harder than him, considering, you know, with Pink it was mostly trying to figure out the... getting used to the Purple Soul mechanic. It's not something you use very often. Like, the only fight in Undertale that had it was Muffet. There's not a lot of Fang games that use it. And although some of the way it's set up is similar to the Man Yu fight on the Switch, it's still a bit different, so... A good part of beating Pink is just getting used again to the Purple Soul. Well, honestly, the best way to dodge isn't to go through the middle of the heart rings, it's actually to dodge them. Because they're still, like, targeted towards you when they spawn. It's not, like, 100% consistent, but yeah. And, yeah, no, I'm not gonna try and beat Jevil as fast as possible, because, again, I don't want to risk raising and, you know, taking damage. So I'm not gonna do 11 turns. Well, with Pink, the small bombs are actually like, fine. You just need, yeah, good reaction time. You need to get used to it. I admit that they're pretty fast, but if you don't rush, if you manage to take the time and basically analyze where the bombs are, you can get to it. It just takes some getting used to due to the speed, but it's similar to the Knight. Like, once you get used to the Knight's attacks, it's fine. You know, you can learn and dodge them more consistently, and it's pretty similar with Pink. But I would still say the Knight is harder than Pink. I think I almost got hit there.
I can do anything.
Since I can circle the space in the merry-go-round, you could go in a corner and move a bit. Yeah, but I'm not sure about the trajectory for this, and Yeah. Oh, and actually, defending with Chris to get a Root Buster only... Oh, come on. I hate the spade attack. It's too random and I always get hit. And yeah, defending with Chris is only like 1 more damage. It's only... Actually, no, it makes you deal less damage than attacking with Chris and Susie than doing a Root Buster. Also, for the record, yeah, I hate the... Oh, I forgot the equipment doesn't save. Ralsei currently has the Dainty Scarf. Oh, come on. Well, it's fine. I was gonna need to reset anyway. Yeah, my problem with the Spade Bomb is that because it's RNG, it just screws me over every time. You can, like, move according to it, you know, it's a bit unpredictable, and you already know, if there's an element of randomness, I'm going to get hit. Like, RNG always loves to screw me over. Well, Pink is a bit RNG reliant with the bombs. I do agree, because it, like, I do remember comparing it to ERAM, but it's still, like, you can somewhat get used to it. With ERAM, it's almost basically for randomness, so yeah. Dang it. Yeah, because attacking with the... Oh, come on! I was gonna say something. Attacking with Chris and Susie at the same time deals 211 damage for both. Yeah, I was almost at 2,000 subs when I started doing the daily challenges. It was right before I started making the weird bosses video. Then again, there's not that big of a difference between 2,000 and 3,000. Like, it's not like I hit a huge milestone like 10,000 or something. Okay. Yeah, and see, Root Buster deals 219, so it would deal less damage if I, Well, actually, no, yeah, Root Buster deals a bit more damage, but it's not that big of a difference. It just means I lose, damage with Chris, where I could get a Root Buster the next turn, you know? That's why I didn't, like, defend with Chris and then use the Root Buster in my fastest boss video. My like, beating them as fast as possible. Because in terms of, like, total damage, it just ends up being less. How did I hit? That's not the right angle, by the way. ERAM is one of your most consistent bosses. We don't have the same version of a Deltarune Slug. There is almost nothing consistent about ERAM. I don't think we're playing the same version of Deltarune. How did that even hit? Oh, I should use Pure Wet for that attack, because it reduces the invincibility frames.
Chaos, chaos.
I don't know how many pixels are in Deltarune. I haven't, like, checked the whole maps to count every pixel. But yeah, the hate. If the word hate was engraved on each of them on every copy of the game, it would not equal 1/1000th of the hate I feel for ERAM. But I don't think it's trillions, honestly. I don't know. Especially since there's like some things that aren't even pixel art, like the spinning carousel in Jevel's fight is not like a sprite sheet or anything. It's actually really just a 3D model that's spinning. Dude. What are these angles, man? The challenge is no-hit Jevel. What do you mean the phase 1 attacks are easy to read? The angles for the fireballs are never consistent. Like, every time I think I have the angle right, it ends up being like a couple degrees off and it ends up hitting me. And the bombs, like, their placement is pure RNG, so they always find a way to screw me over. Yeah, that's why, of course it's a no-hit again. I don't know how I got it, like, in 2 days. In a 2 days interval. You do realize 1 million times 1 trillion is a quintillion, right? We're not nowhere near octillions. Oh, hey, Mike. A bit late. At least you didn't miss me finishing the battle, because it's a no-hit Jevel again. Well, it's another no-hit, and it's Jevel this time. No, you're not too late. I haven't finished yet. It's my fault for bad placement? What do you mean it's my fault for bad placement? You do realize what I just said about bad RNG, right? Plus, well, also the difference is that when he does the fireball attack, like, I still try and get, like, a hit once in a while. Plus, he spins around. It's hard to actually get into a position where you know you're safe. I don't think there's any good placements in the ERAM fight. It's like, there's so many walls, you're very restricted on your movement. The challenge is no-hit Jevel. Which I've already said like 3 times since you got here, but it's fine. Well, violence was not really required, but it's the fastest way to beat him, so... Well, or the safest way to beat him fast, you know. Because technically, like I said in my video, there's one guy that did, that pacified Jevel in 11 turns. But the amount of TP required to do so is nearly impossible to get for a human. Okay, but it should be fine, unless I somehow get hit by this attack. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna skip Final Chaos, though I don't think I dealt enough damage. Yeah. I must be barely short of the 11th turn. Actually, no, I think we're at 12, right? I don't know. I hate the RNG. Ah, god damn it. The RNG almost screwed me over again. Like, the scythe placement was a bit extreme on that one. Wow, it was less than 100 HP short. But there it is. No, yeah, it is done. Honestly, I was scared it would take longer than this. I never actually attempted to no-hit Jevo. I thought it would take longer. But, it did not. Honestly, it was pretty fine. Well, pacifism is safer for the fight than violence overall. But if we're going to go for a no-hit, like, pacifism requires a lot of TP. So a lot of TP means you need to get a lot of grazing. And considering I'm going for a no-hit, it was safer to do violence, which requires less TP, than pacifism. Plus, the main advantage of doing pacifist is that you can use hypnosis to take less damage, which for regular fights would end up being a safer option. But for a no-hit or going as fast as possible, it's better to do violence. And Slug and Jug, if I really have a skill issue, then go ahead and no-hit Jevo as well. I'm waiting for you. I'm joking. But anyways, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.